And now listen, my children, I'll tell you a tale how Jonah the prophet got caught by a whale. Now that whale caught poor Jonah, and bless your dear soul, he not only caught him, he swallowed him whole. Now part of this story is awfully sad. It's how a big city went to the bad. Now when the Lord saw those people with such wicked ways, he said, I can't stand them 40 more days. So the Lord spoke to Jonah and said, go and cry to them hard-hearted people and tell them that I give them 40 more days to get humbled down, and if they don't do it, I'll tear up their town. Well, Jonah heard the Lord speaking, and he said, no, that's against my religion, and I won't go. Why, them Nineveh people, they ain't nothing to me, and I'm against foreign missions, you see. So he went down to Joppa, and there in great haste, he boarded a ship for a different place. Well, the Lord looked down on that ship, and said he, well, old Jonah's a-fixin' to run off from me. So he sent the winds blowing with squeaks and squeals, and the sea got rowdy and kicked up its heels. Old Jonah confessed it was all for his sin, so the crew threw him out, and the whale took him in. Well, the whale said, old fella, just don't you forget, I'm sent here to take you in out of the wet. Now you'll get punished, all right, for your sin. So he opened his mouth, and poor Jonah went in. Well, on beds of green seaweeds, that fish tried to rest. He said, I'll sleep while my food digest. But he got mighty restless and sorely afraid, and he rumbled inside as the old prophet prayed. On the third day, that fish rose up from that bed with his stomach tore up and a pain in his head. He said, I must get to the air mighty quick, 'cause this filthy backsliders are making me sick. Well, he winked his big eye and wiggled his tail and pulled toward the shore to deliver his mail. And now he stopped near the shore and he looked all around and then vomited Jonah right up on the ground. Oh, Jonah, thank God for his mercy and grace, and turned around to that whale made a face. He said, after 3 days, I guess you have found a good man, old fella, is hard to keep down. Well, he stretched himself up with a yawn and a sigh and sat down in the sun for his clothing to dry. He thought, how much better my preaching will be since from Wales Seminary I've got a degree. Now when he had rested and dried in the sun, he started to Nineveh, most on the run. He thanked his dear Father in heaven above for his tender mercy and wonderful love. And though he was nearly 3 days late, he preached from the time he entered the gate till the whole population repented and prayed, and God's hand of wrath and judgment was stayed. Now, children, would you disobey? You remember this tale. When you run from God's call, look out for that whale, 'cause there's creatures to catch you on land and on sea. Don't run from God's call and a backslider be.
Yay!